Yeah, let's just win this. Ooh, Saracen crate. Ooh, summons. Ooh, okay then. Oh, that is strong. Sweetness.
Thought I knew them all. Guess I was wrong. Must be a one-off.
And we won a little match, so now it's time to continue our journey.
By a certain Count Monier. Invitation to a tournament. Interesting.
And what? Oh, come on.
Like that, you must have your pick of the ladies.
Just look at this. Damn it, this feels so much like summer. Just summer in some southern France, indeed, Italy or Spain. It's pretty. It's nice. I'm just gonna stand here for the next half hour. Yeah. You know what? No. Let's just roach here. Where the... Oh, there it is. Across the bridge without me? Oh well, clever horse. Okay, let's go. Ah, no. Just slowly. Steadily. I like it.
Sounds like a fight. Have to hurry.
Oh. Over there already. Oh boy. That sounds creepy as shit. Oh, hello.
Damn it. Killer must still be here.
No, he did not survive. Okay then. Hello.
Throat torn open by man-like jaws. Man-like, except for long fangs.
Vampires, okay, that much is for certain.
Busted ribs, blood from the ears. Took a solid hit. Massacred by a vampire. Not an Ekimara though, or a Fletter. Bruxa, gotta be.
Bruxa.
Blow.
Okay, lovely. Now we get now we finally get that vampire from the launch trailer. Bit late, but better late than never, right? Okay,
Claw wounds from 5 separate claws, spread of a small human hand.
okay, creepy cellar. No problem. Okay, time for vampire oil. Time for a bit of vampire oil. Where are you? There we are. We're definitely gonna need moon dust. Oh boy, I dislike the look of this. I just don't like the look of this. Absolutely not. Creepy cellar and a naked woman eating.
You. Saw you at the inn.
Oh, that was that. Oh, okay, yeah. That was that bitch at the end, I suppose.
I know what you are. Don't know why you killed these people, though. Clearly wasn't for their blood.
Nice hand. Okay, that's scary.
We don't have to fight.
You are wrong.
Okay, never been so scared of a naked woman. Guess I'll have to censor that though.
I cannot let you leave.
Oh, there we get it. Oh, hello. Okay, come on, come on. They're still not taking no damage whatsoever. What is up with that? I can see you though. Boy. Okay. Okay, come on. Oh boy. That's not creepy at all, of course. Got you though. Au revoir, madame. Does she have something?
These men to get to the body. What was she doing at the table,
Greater
though?
Greater blue mutagen, just like that. Okay. Well, never mind. I like it. I'll take it. Examine.
Stinks.
Yeah, no wonder.
Waterlogged. Both hands amputated. Body was quartered just as I thought.
Okay, what shall we examine? Examine the head.
Laid in water for some time. Head swollen, and something took a few bites out of it.
Yay.
Something in the throat. A pouch. Bulging with coins. Nilfgaardian florins. From several different provinces. If the murderer did this, means we're dealing with a sentient thinking beast.
Examine the chest, or what's left of
Body was
it.
chopped up after death. Blows struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. No Bruxa did this. Third hand. A spare. Except it's clearly not the victim's. Guardsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up. How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing. Several monster species can
Okay.
regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed
Oh,
limbs,
yippee,
though.
a pulsing hand.
Their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time.
Nice.
Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something.
Oh yeah, stuck the pulsing hand in your pocket. Oh yeah, awesome. Sweet. Oh, okay.
Murderer was clearly a monster, but not a Bruxa. But then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still warm? Now, pouch shoved down the victim's throat. What's the significance? And why was he chopped up into pieces? Lots of
Good question.
questions, no answers so far. Need to know about the other victims. I'll ask Palmerin to get me in to see the Duchess.
Okay then. Was not quite a hard fight though. Expected it to be harder. Huh. Oh well. Anything in here? No, doesn't look like it. Okay. Let's get outside again. Ah, sunlight. Ah. Okay. This is nice though. Oh! Oh, wow! Oh, that is awesome. Look at that. Okay.
Need to speak to the Duchess, urgently. All right, you scamps. Story's done. Go find your parents.
But Sir Palmerin, What about the story of Rittik and the dragon?
Tales for another time.
Oh, there's
But
children
take a good
voices
look at
even.
the man who stands before you now. This is Geralt of Rivia, the master witcher who lent his valiant hand to the defeat of the giant Goliath.
Da-da-da-da-dum.
Is it true virtue always trumps villainy?
Well... What should I say then? What should I say? You know what, they're children.
Yeah. Virtue always wins.
But the Black Knight, he's a villain and he wins. The cutter of Casteldacia too.
Moral victory. That's what counts.
Rubbish.
Now, that will do for questions. Go find your parents. Her Enlightened Highness has doubtless arrived at the tourney grounds to watch the battle in the arena. If we hurry, we'll be in time to speak with her before the spectacle begins.
Lead the way. Who's fighting? Nilfgaardian gladiators?
Close, but not quite. As you will soon see.
Someone's gonna fight a Shelmar with only some bells on its tail to confuse it, slow it down?
Whatever is the problem? The beast is a gift from the Emperor, no less.
Well.
This is dangerous. Bells on its tail aren't enough.
I saw the statue of the sword of the arena in Nuremberg. There, a knight defeated a Shelmar with bells on its tail.
Might have gotten lucky. Shelmar might have been lame. Who knows? Only a Witcher has a real chance against a healthy Shelmar. And that's not even every Witcher. Besides which, releasing a monster that dangerous in front of a crowd, plain irresponsible. Who's going to fight the beast?
Guillaume, the young man you met.
Yeah. Mentioned he'd promised his heart's capture a monster trophy.
Great love demands great sacrifices.
Let's go.
Ooh, dramatic entrance. Oh, hey. Of the guy also failed to slay a giant on his own. Okay. Yep. Seems legit.
I dedicate my imminent victory to fair Lady Vivian.
She doesn't feel all that nice about that. Okay.
It's begun. The fight shall have to end first. We must wait.
Some kind of hybrid between a hedgehog and a...
Got a bad feeling about this.
What the... Yeah, what the... In a rock. Well. Hit you. So it's blind, okay. Moves only to the things it hears. Very good. Good to know. I suspect we're gonna... Yeah, we're gonna fight this thing. Okay. Yeah, now I'll have to jump in, I suppose.
We have to help him.
Called it. Okay, let's get to it. What is a Shelmar? Is it a relic or is it a summon bomb? And some relic oil. Okay then. Where's my summon? Summon? Huh? Blinds? What? This thing has no eyes. This is pretty much it. Hello.
Gotta keep it down.
Oh, what the hell?
Alas, for knightly,
Oh boy! I'm stupid. Okay. Oh, fuck it.
and down came the Witcher in one mighty bound to give fight to the beast. Its plans were found.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, fuck. Okay, come on. It's still not taking damage though.
Soon the Witcher shall triumph against all odds. The Witcher waited
Okay, come on.
12 shots and spun. Struck the monster right
What the hell?
like a bow.
It bursts into the freaking ground? What? Okay, that's strange. Okay. Okay, there you go.
The Shelma lies defeated by Geralt of Rivia, master of the witchering trade. Behold, as the last gasps of life seep from the beast.
Master Geralt, do what you must. Finish the deed!
You know what? I don't feel like that. Let's just spare the
Monster's
thing.
no threat. No need to kill it.
A victor may always show mercy. It is his right. Long live Geralt the Merciful! Pikeman, see to the beast.
That guy does not have his day, absolutely not.
Damned close to dying.
I'm fine. Not hurt at all. Vivian?
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly paints you. She approaches.
Hey, that's another screenshot we remember.
Talk. Vivian.
You shall talk later, in the medic's tent.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Your Grace.
Anna
It was
Rietta.
a brilliant idea. We are delighted, ravished to have struck upon it.
And I'm truly honored.
See to our young hero. Hop, hop. For we must make off with Geralt. We should talk. We had been long awaiting your arrival. Had nearly lost hope. Then suddenly, that entrance, so spectacular.
Maybe not the
Your
best idea now.
Grace. Shaelmars are dangerous creatures, even to knights in full plate armor.
Nonsense. In Toussaint, knights have battled beasts for mere glory since time immemorial. True. Guillaume suffered a few bumps, scars, and bruises, but in return gained eternal glory as he who slew the monster.
What about the crowd? Say the Shaelmar had vaulted into the stands. Would have been a massacre.
Geralt, though we value your fortuitous intervention in the arena, we would remind you your services have been retained, and as shall soon become clear, you will be generously compensated for completing another task altogether.
Okay then. About this
Your
contract.
Grace, my contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally, but not here. We shall need Damien. He led the investigation pending your arrival. But wherever could he be? Come, we must find him.
Boy. We've already had... how many? 3 boss fights and... we just now really get to talk about the contract. Oh, this thing is
Tell
huge.
us,
I get that idea.
did you come alone? Or did Viscount Julian accompany you?
Wish to see Dandelion, Your Grace?
Yes. I mean, no. Yes. But solely to tell him we regret. Yes, deeply regret rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed down upon him. If we could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn, hanged, and quartered.
She had a relation with Dandelion or something, from what I gathered. Haven't read that book, but don't know which one it's supposed to be in, but...
Your Grace. Witcher.
Greetings. Sorry to have to tell you, but the guardsman handling the last victim's body...
I know already. The creature in the cellar of CORVO, BIANCO. Was it the beast?
No,
Nope.
a bruxa, a kind of vampire. Not the beast, but tied to it in some way.
You know this how?
Through careful analysis of the evidence, both on the riverbank and at CORVO BIANCO.
Do you mean to insinuate the investigation thus far has been sloppy?
Geralt insinuates nothing of the sort. We must listen to him attentively.
I examined the body of the beast's last victim. Might have found something, need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. And maybe the help of an alchemist or a mage. Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir Delatour's my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. I've heard much about you.
Okay, does
You
it
bring
like
trouble,
us?
or thus far have, always. And we've enough trouble as it is. Yet we are capable of defeating the beast on our own,
Oh.
without an outsider's help. I've no doubt about it.
Damien, we settled the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay.
And let's
Are the
do
legends
so,
true?
I suppose.
Do Witchers usually demand that which you find at home, yet did not expect?
Yeah, well, usually. Well, not always, I suppose.
Not quite, Your Grace. Law of surprise, it's something we invoke at times, but rarely. Usually we just take gold.
Disappointing. This law sounds rather romantic. On the other hand, on returning to the palace, we would likely find impatient petitioners or a set of sample fabrics for a new dress. Poor rewards both. I fear you'd not have much use for any of the surprises we are likely to come upon. Thus we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard, CORVO BIANCO. And
That's the
sum of
vineyard we've
coin.
just been to.
Doubtless
Okay.
consider this as- Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however, will be yours only once you have slain the beast.
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace. But CORVO BIANCO, isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. Not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a Witcher. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course. But as I said before, I'll need some information. How'd it start? Who was the first victim?
Crespi was the first to die. He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he grew old, hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies. We did not grant it. We could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing. The town watch found him an hour later. On his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging from his neck. He had died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. Blows of great force.
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut-purses.
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Take it you've excluded the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me an amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean.
His body was found in the gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced by a bed warmer. Ramon Dulac, a knight who but a dozen years past was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe revenge was the motive.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld, but no one ever came forth with concrete proof of any misdoings.
But all the knights... okay.
So, first two victims were knights, best years behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times knights face new challenges, enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He made a veritable fortune in the grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir de la Stinchi.
Found a coin pouch on his body. Contained florins dating from various times, hailing from different provinces of the Empire.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the bodies were found in strange places under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
These were honorable men. We are horrified by the disdain, the disrespect with which they were treated. These were knights of Toussaint. Blast it.
Might be the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue. Ever considered that's what the beast's trying to draw attention to?
All the murdered men were knights who swore fealty to the 5 chivalric virtues. And even if they...
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
Beast seems to be pointing up moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated. Might have been murdered to emphasize their lack of specific chivalric virtues.
Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by ridicule. Generosity by a coin pouch shoved down a throat. It seems to fit, true, though not perfectly.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the fourth virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim will be an elder knight.
Let's think.
An older knight who's a coward.
At the moment, all the knights are either at the tourney grounds or in the palace gardens. Our annual hare hunt shall begin there shortly. Have you heard of the custom?
Milton mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume. Not sure why. Hang on. Strange circumstances. A knight advanced in years. The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Oh boy.
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de Peyrac-Peyren the next victim?
Milton also knew Delacroix. Told me so down by the river.
He's gonna get killed? Oh boy.
To miss something so obvious. De Peyrac-Peyren, Crespi, Delacroix, and Delac formed a knightly team. It was years ago, but...
Okay. We need to find this guy.
Your Grace, we need to find Milton immediately.
Rather problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start, and he's disguised as the hare, hiding somewhere, waiting for some tipsy courtiers to find him. The hare's hiding place is a carefully guarded secret.
We must call off the game, at once.
First and foremost, we must remain calm. Damien, order the gardens searched immediately, but discreetly. By no means can we disrupt the festivities. Panic will only incite the beast to strike sooner.
Seems reasonable.
And you, Witcher, follow me. My gardens, my night, I shall take the fall. A murder is out of the question. I will not allow it. Not near my palace. Horses? Ready our horses! Your Grace!
Okay. Oh, okay, practical I suppose.
What the hell? Why, I should... Your Highness,
Mind it doesn't get wrinkled. Hey! That is silk! Be careful! Give it to me!
To the point, no nonsense, okay. And Henrietta seems interesting.